serious, what is the quickest manner in which you've witnessed someone destroy their own life? Buddy of mine bought his first car. He and a friend decided to drive it real fast home. Black ice. Went head-on with another car going about 50 miles per hour. Both guys survived, but as the reckless driver it bankrupted him and left him permanently injured. Our other friend survived as well, in much worse condition. The driver of the other car thankfully sustained minor injury. Dude really never recovered. The rest of his life was just skating from one bad decision to the next. But you can draw a straight line from the accident to the flame out. LONCOs said they are diabetic and needed some food before we hit the road, and a captain in our group said something along the lines of "that's okay. If you start seizing we can put it to good use," and made forcing ahead into his lap motions. The full-bird female colonel in charge of our intel group was close enough to hear the whole exchange. I'm not 100% sure what happened to him, but the gossip was not good. Probably myself. Couldn't continue working for someone involved in some really dark shit that hurt other people that are already struggling. Gave up my career because I couldn't stomach knowing where my profits went. Family business too. Helped build it from the ground up. Took my savings and went back to school in another country. Time to rebuild without that garbage. Still get angry over it sometimes, but it's no longer my problem. A guy I knew from high school went to a college party and, long story short, killed someone. It wasn't an accident either. There was a confrontation. He got mad and later found and killed that guy. He was a bright kid and could have gone far. Instead he destroyed his life and then took his own, which caused his best friend to take his own life days later. So not only did he destroy his own life, but so many others. Ex-friend of mine was seeing an abusive girl. He knew she was abusive. All his friends, co-workers, and even his family was telling him. He knew and was trying to break up with her, but eventually decided it would be easier to just drop all his other relationships and invest fully in the leech. His life's been spiraling ever since, and I'll be honest, I can't feel an ounce of sympathy. Had a friend who was offered a free trial of ECT at a psychiatric hospital. He decided to try it for shits. It completely zombified him. His personality gone and memory completely out the window. Last I heard he was still same after 2 years. Never went back to his old self. Former co-worker got a cushy job at Metro North through nepotism. He had his life spread before him at 24. He also always drove like an idiot and wound up killing 2 of his friends, speeding and driving drunk home from a party. Currently doing 25 years. At a skate park, and my buddy decided to take his skateboard and bash a cop in the face with it. Dude had no prior criminal record, and I haven't seen him since that day. I'm assuming he's probably still in jail, but it's been nearly 30 years lol. And doubt he was creeping on girls online, and they snatched him up real quick, and another guy almost went with him cause one of the girls was his kid. Never seen somebody so mad before. Shit was insane. Our Darwin Awards, maybe the guy in the electric wheelchair that rams a closed elevator and then drives into the shaft. Steve Irwin swimming with manta rays was pretty fucking sad. Such a wonderful guy. Rip buddy. Broke up with GF. She gets a new fella pretty quickly. She was always a party girl and apparently this dude was too. Found out they both gotten addicted to crack and meth about 4 months into lockdown. I watched someone drop out of high school and get married when she was 17 to a man who was much older than her. She's lucky she didn't get pregnant. She divorced and seems to be rebuilding her life now. My friend had a full-ride scholarship to a university in Georgia and got in with the wrong crowd and ended up going to jail for selling weed and lost her scholarship. She works at Domino's now. I was flying my ultralight. Another pilot was practicing aerobatics at low altitude. They entered a symmetric spiral, lost consciousness from the G-force, and died on impact. All I can think of is all the people in India that either get hit by a train, fall off a train, or hang out of a train until they get clipped by a pole. Test pad. May 2021. Everything's cool. Let's go on vacation. once lockdown ends. Test purred. June 2021. You know what? Suicide. WTF. Jude. For me, arrive at work on their first day as a temp at around 10 a.m. Caught stealing the boss's wallet at 12:30. Taken away by police at 1 p.m. Multiple doe's, to the point where the individual is going to serve time in prison. Sad 'cause they were never like this when I was young. I was in the room when someone took cocaine for the first time. Within 8 weeks their fiancé had left them and they had lost their job. Motorcycle accident at 2 a.m. on a highway. Dead in the middle of the road with his friends all on the shoulder talking to the cops. Opioids should be the top answer. I've lost 3 people to fentanyl now. Had a friend jump into a shallow river and now they are paralyzed.